some young broke dude.
Today, 11 a.m. Don't people remember back when the movie Ghostbusters came out saying, man, those are creepy skies? It's because we didn't have skies like this all day long back when that movie came out. If you don't remember this, then your memory has been deleted. Conditioned.
She'll accept and admit that the moon affects the tides of the whole ass ocean, but deny that the moon has any effect on humans even though we're 70% plus water? Okay.
Not to sound cocky or stuck up, but imagine losing me. Like imagine losing a genuine soul who really wants to see you happy, grow, and be loyal to you. Y'all really gonna regret sleeping on good ass people because karma is a real bitch.
Hey, I understand you were Japanese, but you do have white privilege and are white, and you changing your name to an Asian name is not very appropriate unless given to you by Asian family to begin with. My Japanese mom gave me my name.
That just means that they lived in a basement apartment and ate organic homegrown food from their garden in normal human language. Media language? They were locked in a cellar and were deprived McDonald's for 9 whole years.
Yep, and I pride myself on it because I deserve people around me who get it. I deserve more thoughtful, intuitive, and heartfelt people who don't just fall in line, who don't just believe everything they read in a book. I deserve better. So say what you want, but that's nature's way of keeping people like you away from me. So I'm all for this, but let me ask you this one time. If it's not planned and you decided to keep the baby, that's fine. It's your body, your choice. But would it be wrong if we chose not to pay for that said child but still have equal rights? All I'm saying is I've heard the female race say for many years now, it's my body, my decision, and that's perfectly fine in my eyes, but when can we start saying, well, it's my money, it's my decision? Or am I going too far?
I'll settle this for you. The guys have the milkshakes, so shut the fuck up. What, you think they magically appear in your tummies out of nowhere?
Have you heard about PhoneGate? They emit way more radiation than they say, many times more. Read the National Toxicology Program study on phone radiation? Cancer of the brain and tumors in the lining of the heart. Not safe, not healthy, not telling us the truth.
Okay, I've never experienced that. I also get confused when people ask for the best neighborhoods. My feeling is you should stick to your own neighborhood, not go to a fancy neighborhood to get good candy. I get that some kids may not live in neighborhoods. When I was a kid, that's when we went to a family member's house. I don't care what no one thinks. Astrology is real. Call me crazy. I don't care. I just read some shit that blew my fucking mind right now. Hashtag no joke. Hashtag excuse the language. Natural powers and alignment or planets and stars definitely are real. If they are needle junkies, they have hep. So who are they spreading it to? Another needle junkie? No, even if you are a clean junkie, you will get hep C and you never even have to share another's needle. That's a fact.
Hi, y'all. Earlier this afternoon, my kids told me that they were asked to give their parents this sheet for us to sign. And get this, they wanted my kids to get their flu shots. Let me tell y'all, I was fired up. They better fix this or they'll get a taste of my 12 gauge.
In the future, we might all have to do this. They already planning for such things as no vaccine, no government benefits, no vaccine, no government ID. They're gonna push us against the wall.
Story about beta cuck guys getting with trash females. Why does he like this MJ? She's a try-hard idiot that most bimbos in real life try to imitate. From the movies I've seen, there's no reason for him to like that arrogant femininity besides her generic looks. And the Ned and Betty thing? Pure stupidity. Dating after a hand touch? Pure thoughtery, and he's like a pay pig that will give money to cam whores.
Some people might call me fucking retarded for saying this, but my advice would be to start smoking cigarettes to numb your hunger and move your food addiction into cigarette addiction. Then quit when you've lost around 100 pounds. Smoke through the hunger. I know addiction's hard, but you'll have to substitute the food for something else. You need to go to sleep hungry every fucking night and smoke through the pain. This is my advice to get things going, and I'm gonna read comments saying it's the worst advice ever, but I'm doing intermittent fasting and it makes things 1,000% easier, and I've dropped 20 pounds pretty fast.
You know when people say nobody owes you anything? Well, let me tell you something. Barack Obama's father is Kenyan, which means he owes us. Any person with African roots who has made their life a success in a prosperous country owes us. They owe us. We are entitled to their knowledge and teachings, and we expect them to teach us how to implement these things here in Africa.
Why emo is from Satan. Mourn in self-pity, hide your beautiful God-given face with your hair, slash your wrists, be angsty to your mom and dad, dress as the opposite gender, scream like a demon. Man, I'm glad I'm out of that scene. Folks who get flu shots, please have some respect and courtesy and stay home for a minimum of 2 weeks while you are an active, live, walking virus. Also, don't hug others and give kisses, and please immediately tell others you were vaccinated so they don't come close to you. Is this still available?
Yes, it is.
Where are you located?
I'm in Greenville near 10th and Greenville Boulevard.
Oh, okay. Why are you getting rid of it?
No longer needed.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay. Thanks for your interest, I guess.
No, thank you.
The reason why trannies try to brainwash children because they are easily manipulated. That's how trannies multiply. That is why there are so many of them. They know that they can't get laid, so they go for children first.
3,000 Americans died, including 343 FDNY members, and now we have Muslims in Congress that hate our president, Israel, and America. Wake up and smell the curry. Blue-nosed pits, purebreds, they all premature, that's why they little. Fuck with me though, $350.
Stop giving your kids flu vaccines by the WHO, Big Pharma, FDA, CDC, and Bill Gates Foundation and see the difference. Bill Gates says we need to kill 350,000 per day to reduce the world population down to 500 million. They want your kids brain dead, period. Wake up, Nimrod USA.
Dogs lick us because we have bones inside and they want them, scientists say. Same bullshit scientists that claim global warming.
In the article, it states it is satire. iPhone 8. Selling my old iPhone 8 for $200. If you're Aboriginal, Muslim, Asian, Sudanese, or any other ethnic race, don't bother making an offer. I won't accept your dishonest Centrelink payment money. Disgusting and pathetic, you lot. Taking money from hard-working Australians. Pigs. Thank you. Never eat any Lay's products. The truth is not a myth. Do a search and learn the truth.
I love the internet so much. What is the truth? I don't eat them, but buy them for my family.
All Lay's products contain a flavor enhancer from aborted baby cells, also known as HEC. Folks who have a lack of knowledge of what is in our foods, drinks, and even vaccines will refute this truth. May I private message you?
Not enough babies are being born to replace the U.S. population.
There's been a systematic effort to destroy the U.S. from the inside out. Massive promotion of homosexuality, rising methods of contraception, and so much more. With this news, there should be efforts to increase natural-born citizens.
Utah teacher tells boy excited to be adopted by 2 dads, it's nothing to be thankful for.
I could slap the taste out of that woman's mouth. What a piece of garbage.
How rude to tell a baby that after having their one dream come true.
I'm sticking to what I said here. Gay people should have thought about the consequences of being gay before they practice homosexuality. One of those being they cannot naturally have a child. God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
I cannot stand it when grown-ass men and women say N-word. I think that is just absurd. Do you go tinkle and play with your wee-wee too? I am not saying it is right or wrong, but if we are going to have a conversation about it, you sure as hell better be able to say the word. Assuming that I exist within a simulation immediately begs the question, why? And if I ask why, whatever answer I come up with, I must then ponder why wouldn't I tell myself that I am existing in a simulation? The best answer is in order for eternal life to be successful, one must exist with the perception that life is in fact finite, because a fine on life is the ultimate inspiration, as procrastination is relative. The prevailing answer, why would we have a simulation, tends to be to learn these lessons of wisdom, but I think it's because without the pressure of time, we simply say fuck it. Please forgive the quality of my writing. I am dictating.
This has never happened. If we live on a spinning ball in outer space, why is it that we never see a random star falling up from the horizon? Because the Earth is not a ball.
Sorry, Danny. I'll only marry a man who's a true virgin and hasn't danced with the devil in his left hand.
Learn from my mistakes and take my word for it. Pulling your own wisdom tooth is a bad idea. I had a toothache. It hurt horribly, so I took pliers and attempted to pull my own tooth. In the process, cracked the tooth in half, and now I have an infection and abscess, which I'm waiting now to be seen and have a dentist pull my tooth.
This is what a medicine cabinet should look like. This used to be the way before big government and big pharma got their filthy paws on it. Hello, my husband is repulsed by my aged urine rubs. He hates every single thing about it. Even with the essential oils, he says he still smells it all over me, even to the point he doesn't want to touch me. Should I compromise by only drinking it and using it up the nose, ears, etc.? I have literally tried everything to get rid of the smell. He even says the jars look like dead waste. Please, I need some help here. I will give you the same advice I gave my other friend, who is now a member of this group too. When his husband was complaining about AU, leave him. There are other fish in the sea, and had he never left, we would have never began our journey together united by AU. Aged urine rubs with a partner are electrifying spiritually.
I have to agree with the response. If you truly can't bear life without lathering yourself up in your own rotting piss juice because you think it's magic, you should probably do the right thing and spare your loved ones from yourself. Oh no, you mean some of you still didn't know that fermented human piss is the latest homeopathic health craze? They drink it, they bathe in it, they buy and trade it, they think it'll cure cancer and de-age them and boost their immunity and anything else they feel like making up. Mark my words, eating shit is probably next. The funniest part is these are the same people obsessed with detoxifying their bodies. What the fuck do they think piss is?
I've come to the realization that with everything Trump has done in his first 3 years, with the ridiculous opposition he's faced, that anyone that opposes him should immediately be classified a terrorist. How else would you explain wanting negative results for our country and wanting to see it fail? They should be detained immediately and be locked up indefinitely. That should save us all the heartaches of hearing these uneducated hate mongers and would severely advance Trump's potential for this country. 5 more years and we will have back the country we grew up loving. Trump 2020. Please list for me his legislative accomplishments, and by that I mean bills that he has enacted. Why the fuck would I waste a second explaining things to someone with the mind incapable of comprehending a second grade level? After my son's death from whooping cough, my husband had our daughter forcibly vaccinated against it. I'm feeling so betrayed by him that he filled our daughter with poisons and cancer. I hate him and I need some support right now. My 1-month-old son just died from whooping cough. I miss him so much, but I stand by my choices to never vax. Stay strong, anti-vaxxers, and fly high. Mummy misses you. Edit. I've been getting a lot of hate from others saying that I could have saved him if he was vaxxed, but that's not true, right? I think the vax would have made it worse for him. Well, this is another girl we saw last night on the MMA Awards. We only watched because he wanted to show me this girl how demonic her stuff is. This isn't entertainment. Billie Eilish, a very popular satanic entertainer, won 2 American Music Awards last night. She has captivated millions with her blasphemous, hypnotic beats. Youth become zombies at her shows and would take a bullet for her. As we know, these entertainers of the world use their talents to lead the masses away from God, and their payoff is fame and fortune. Every artist has a message. Here is the message she preached from her hit song.
Animal panties. Only selling because I didn't know my boyfriend didn't like licorice. Fit size large, but you can eat around the waistband and retie smaller. Only worn once. Like new condition. $40 or best offer.
Trying to decide if this is a joke or not. Oh my god.
It was only for an hour, plus I sprayed Febreze on them after. The kind that kills bacteria, so... Some little girls are hot and are sexually attractive. Get the fuck over it.
Are you saying pedophilia is okay?
Well, fucking children is bad, but plenty of people are sexually attracted to children. Like me. I find 2 to 8-year-old females sexually attractive, but I won't touch a kid, even when I become a teacher.
Sex is only natural in the context of marriage, and homosexuals can, by definition, not be married. So this means homosexual sex is what we would call contra naturam, or wrong in English. If I have a transgender kid, they can use whatever bathroom they want at the adoption center.
Sweetheart, what is that awful smell?
I don't smell anything, dear.
It smells like old stale piss.
Oh, that's my aged urine rub.
Your what?
It's the newest health craze. It turns out we've been using all these products, lotions, powders, soaps, and creams, and the best thing for our bodies comes from our bodies.
I don't follow.
Well, I was skeptical at first, too, but I bought a jar of aged urine off of our neighbor Carl, and he told me to drink 2 tablespoons a day, 1 in the morning, 1 before bed, and it would clear up my psoriasis and help with my stomach issues.
Aged urine, you say? You mean pee?
Yes, AU therapy has been around since biblical times. You can also apply it topically to keep your skin glowing like new.
And you heard this from Carl?
Yes, he's our neighbor from just down the road.
Oh, I know him. His wife tried to sell me all natural, organic, grass-fed, gluten-free cat's milk cookies the other day. Said she's opening up a bakery once she gets the money and a few more cats.
Oh, I love her cats. Snowball is just the sweetest.
I remember our cat from way back when. The orange tabby. What was his name?
Whiskers. I used to take him for a walk around the block every morning. Only lived a couple of years. He was always the scrawniest little cat. It must have been genetic. He should have been healthy as the dickens with the vegan diet I had him on.
He sure loved that carrot and broccoli stew you gave him for breakfast every morning.
He lived a good life, spoiled rotten.
He was a good boy.
That's why I had him stuffed and keep him in a bin up in the attic. Every so often I'll go up there and say hello, bring out some of his old favorite toys and play with them a little, sing him a song and give him a cuddle.
Wish I'd thought to do that with my old hunting dog Leroy. Had the best sniffing nose on any dog this side of the Rockies. It's a damn shame he got sucked up in that tornado back in 1992. He was so protective over you, me, and the kids back then, he thought he could fight that storm off all by himself. And boy, did he try.
That was the same tornado that took your sister.
Ah, yeah, I remember now. Edith was a horrid woman. She was better off getting sucked up into a tornado.
I'll say, she sure did make a delicious strawberry rhubarb pie.
Some say to this day that the Lord brought that storm down to earth and brought her up to heaven just so he could get a taste for himself.
But that couldn't be true, 'cause Edith is likely dancing with the devil on hot coals in the eternal infernos of the underworld.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What was her occupation? She was a famous something or other. What was it?
Cam whore, dear.
That's it. Edith was a cam whore.
A damn good one, too.
Pardon me.
Well, nothing.